Hi, we just finished meeting for pronunciation practice on June 21st. This is the first day of summer solstice, so happy solstice. And we had really good words, but not incredibly difficult to pronounce, as in some words are really short and look like they should be simple, but they're not. So um, I'm happy about that. And because I knew most of the words, but not the very first one. I had to look that up because I never used this. Envisaged, envisaged, treaties, treaties, exceeding, exceeding. And if I think I usually hear the adverb exceedingly. Domicile. I put sile as two to remind you when you go high for sigh to come down for the L. Sile. Domicile. I just stop and think because there's a lot of da da da. Creditable. 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 You should feel a lot of da 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 right there. Distributed, distributed. Regime, and this requires the zh, which is like shh, but with voicing. So if you have trouble finding that position, make the shh first and then use sound. Make your voice vibrate. Zh, regime. Bearing, and the vowel is be, bearing. Repealed, repealed. Treatment, and you don't have to release either of those T's. Treat, mint, and just hold it there instead of treatment. Treatment. Envision, envision. Terrace, terrace. And I put this on here. Nobody asked for it. Solstice, solstice. Wovens. Remember, whoa. You have to make your lips small, a little bit bigger, and small again. Whoa. Like, whoa. Wait a minute. Wovens. After you make your W, you have to make a V. So you have to unround a bit so your top teeth can touch your bottom lip. Wovens. And then a Z at the end. Wovens. February. Forget about that R after the B. Febia. February. Thrill. Thrill. Flu. And this is here because I said you can put your tongue in the L position before you release the sound for any of these combinations. So for the FL, I can put my tongue in the L position before I make my F. So I can say flu, flu. That can help get rid of any extra sounds that might happen if you say flu. So that's a little delay, flu. This way, flu. Your tongue's already ready to go, and there's no delay and no extra sounds. Flu. Gossip. The vowel is ah. Looks like an O, but sounds like ah. Gossip. Visited. Visited. Universal. Universal. Language. I say this word or I type this word every day and I forget how weird it is, what it looks like and what it sounds like. Gwidge. We don't have, I can't think of another word right now that has gwidge in it. Language. Zoo. Zoo. Relativity. Relativity. Village. This is here as another example that someone pointed out, thank you, that the AGE sounds the same, idge. Village. Physicians. Physicians. Masculinity. Masculinity. Femininity. That is kind of weird. Once I can't think about it too much or I'll get stuck. Femininity. Femininity. Dun 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 dun. material, material. Stigmatized, and the last part is ized, stigmatized. Theory, theory. Cerebral, cerebral. Apologize. This O is stressed and it sounds like ah. Apologize. Publisher, publisher. And promote it. The T in promote changes to a D because now we're connecting it to it. Promote it, which I thought sounded a lot like promoted. The only difference is this one is ending with a T, and if you don't release it, your tongue stays in the T position. Promote it. And this one ends with a D, but if you end it by holding it in the same position, you won't hear it. Promoted. Sounds the same. Unabashedly, unabashedly. Contemporary, contemporary, contemporary. Rare is your secondary stress, so it gets longer. Contemporary. Protagonists. Oh, I was going to make a point to say pro. Protagonists. And the ists is a weird combination. It's like lists. Supervisors. And the vi is the secondary stress here. Supervisors. This X is a KS. I'm sorry, it's making too much noise. Noxious, noxious. Embraces, embraces. Unassuming, unassuming. External, external. Swirling. The vowel is like her. Swirling. Categories, categories. And wealth, the forget about the A, and now you just have the EL. And the L doesn't have to be a perfect L in the behind the teeth position here. You can make it more between your teeth because you're going to push your tongue between your teeth for the TH. So instead of up behind my top teeth, it's more in the middle between the teeth. Wealth, because you can stop the airflow even with your tongue between your teeth. Like I'm going to say wealth, but I hold it. Wealth, I can stop the air and then loosen my tongue so air goes over it. Wealth, wealth. And that's the same as health, health, healthy. And 48 and 49, this is crazy English spelling, but the A in here sounds like an or, rewarding. And the war sounds like I wore this yesterday, and the same as war, WAR, rewarding. And 49 is spelled with an O, but it sounds like an E, like were, like where were you? Rewording. So 48, rewarding. 49, rewording. Health. This one has two options. You can say it with more syllables, deliberately, 5, deliberately, or 4 syllables, deliberately. Either one. Horizontal, or you can get rid of the T, horizontal. Definitely. You don't have to release the T, definitely. Just hold it there because it's the same place as the L. Definitely. Definitely. And if you're really, really sure, definitely stretch it out. Absolutely. Absolutely. Others. And we just found out that not everybody is pronouncing the O as an because it looks like an O, but it sounds like an Others. Statue of Liberty. When you have an of, the F is really a V, but you don't have to pronounce it at all if it's before a consonant, in this case the L. So you can say statua, Statue of Liberty. But if there's a vowel after it, now this of, this F and of, there's a vowel after it, so you will hear the V. Of America, of America. And others in another is the same. Another. The vowel is not ah, like otters. That's it. Thank you. I hope to see you again, whether it's next Monday, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday for intonation meetup. You're welcome anytime. Have a good night.